Welcome to the channel, Space Cadets. Today we're shifting our gaze from the cosmos to the captivating realm of Greek mythology, a celestial tapestry woven with epic tales of gods, monsters, and mortals. Just imagine for a moment a universe not of black holes and nebulae, but of Olympian deities ruling from atop Mount Olympus, their powers shaping the destinies of humankind. These weren't just figures of worship. They were metaphors for the forces of nature, for human emotions, and for the very struggles of existence itself. Over the next few episodes, we'll journey into the heart of this ancient world, encountering the most powerful gods and goddesses of the Greek pantheon. We'll delve into their myths, unravel their complex relationships, and discover how their stories continue to resonate with us, even millennia after they were first told. So, buckle up, Space Cadets, as we ascend Mount Olympus and come face to face with the mighty Zeus, the alluring Aphrodite, the wise Athena, and many more. Get ready to explore the celestial family tree and unravel the captivating stories of the Greek gods and goddesses, a cosmic drama worthy of the grandest stage imaginable. Meet Zeus, king of the gods, ruler of Mount Olympus and a deity of immense power. Imagine him as the celestial CEO, wielding thunderbolts. Zeus's story is one of epic battles and strategic alliances. He overthrew his father, Cronus, who swallowed his children. But hey, even a god's gotta do what a god's gotta do. Speaking of celestial headaches, let's talk about Zeus's love life, or should I say love lives. You see, Zeus wasn't exactly known for his fidelity. He had a bit of a reputation, shall we say, for being a ladies' man. And by a bit, I mean a lot. From goddesses to nymphs to mortal women, Zeus had a way of, let's just say, making his presence known throughout the cosmos. These divine dalliances often resulted in the birth of demigods, heroes like Hercules and Perseus, who inherited a fraction of their father's power and went on to have their own epic adventures. Now you might be thinking, didn't Hera, Zeus's wife, mind all of this? Well, to put it mildly, she wasn't exactly thrilled.
Hera, the goddess of marriage, was known for her jealousy and her tendency to, let's just say, make life difficult for Zeus's lovers and their offspring.
But despite his philandering ways, Zeus remained a powerful and respected ruler, his name synonymous with strength, authority, and the raw, untamed power of the natural world. From the mighty Zeus, we turn our attention to his wife, Hera, the queen of the gods. Hera is often depicted as the stern, jealous wife, but she is a complex and powerful goddess.
Imagine the universe's most formidable queen, ruling with an iron fist veiled in elegance.
Hera's domain was marriage, family, and childbirth. She was the protector of women and the guardian of family bonds. But don't let that fool you. She was a force to be reckoned with. Hera commanded respect and had a temper that could shake Olympus. Hera's power extended far beyond the walls of Mount Olympus. She was a goddess who involved herself in the affairs of mortals, often intervening in their lives, for better or for worse. If a woman prayed for a husband, a healthy child, or protection for her family, Hera was there to listen.
However, cross me, and you'd face my wrath. Just ask Heracles, the illegitimate son of Zeus, who endured a lifetime of trials and tribulations thanks to my relentless persecution. From monstrous serpents to impossible tasks, Heracles faced it all, a testament to my unwavering determination to make my displeasure known.
But Hera's influence wasn't always so heavy-handed. She was also a goddess of beauty and splendor, her presence often accompanied by peacocks, symbols of pride and majesty. Her sacred animal was the cow, representing fertility and nurturing, reflecting her role as a protector of women and families. So while Hera may be remembered for her jealousy and her tendency to hold a grudge, she was also a powerful force for good, a champion of women, and a symbol of the enduring strength and resilience of family bonds in a universe often defined by chaos. We've explored Mount Olympus with Zeus and Hera, but now we plunge into the depths with Poseidon, god of the sea. Imagine the vast, churning seas, full of mystery and untamed power. That's Poseidon's domain, full of creatures beyond our wildest imaginations.
The ancient Greeks were intrinsically linked to the ocean. It was a source of food, trade, and sometimes great peril. Their stories reflect this duality, depicting me as both a protector and a fearsome force.
Poseidon's power was absolute. But Poseidon's influence extends beyond the waves.
He's credited with creating horses, those majestic creatures, from the crest of a wave, a testament to his raw power and creativity.
Imagine the god of the sea commanding such powerful land animals, further blurring the lines between the domains of the gods. And let's not forget his architectural achievements. Legend has it that Poseidon helped build the walls of Troy, though a dispute over payment led him to curse the city. Talk about holding a grudge, cosmic style.
The story of Troy reminds us that even gods are not above human emotions, making their myths all the more relatable. This tale highlights a fascinating aspect of Greek mythology, the interplay between gods and mortals.
The gods, for all their power, were not distant, unfeeling entities. They interacted with humans, for better or worse, shaping their destinies and leaving an indelible mark on their world. Poseidon, with his tumultuous nature and vast influence, embodies this dynamic perfectly. He is a reminder that the natural world, like the gods themselves, is a force to be reckoned with, respected, and perhaps even feared. From the depths of the ocean, we turn now to the fertile fields where Demeter, goddess of the harvest, reigns supreme. Forget the vastness of space for a moment. Think about the incredible life-giving power held within a single seed, a power Demeter understands intimately. She is the embodiment of nature's bounty, the provider of sustenance and the guardian of growth. Imagine a world without agriculture, a world where humans still foraged for sustenance. Demeter's gift of agriculture transformed human civilization, allowing us to settle, to cultivate, and to thrive. She is the silent force behind every ear of corn, every grain of wheat, and every fruit that graces our tables. But Demeter's story is not just about abundance, it's also about the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth. This cycle, so crucial in agriculture, mirrors the rhythms of the cosmos itself, from the birth and death of stars to the changing seasons here on Earth. This myth beautifully illustrates the delicate balance of nature and the interconnectedness of all things. When one element is disrupted, the consequences can be catastrophic. Demeter's sorrow had a ripple effect, impacting not just the plant world but all creatures that depended on it. Eventually, a compromise was reached. Persephone would spend part of the year with Hades in the underworld and part of the year with her mother on Earth. This myth explains the changing seasons, with spring and summer representing Demeter's joy at having her daughter back, and autumn and winter reflecting her grief during Persephone's absence. Think about the elegance of this explanation. The ancient Greeks observed the natural world and its cycles, weaving them into stories that explain the seemingly inexplicable. These myths weren't just fanciful tales. They were attempts to understand the universe and our place within it. Demeter's story reminds us of our dependence on the natural world and the importance of respecting its rhythms. It's a message that resonates as strongly today as it did millennia ago, a timeless reminder of our connection to the earth and the delicate balance that sustains us all. From the nurturing fields, we ascend to the realm of intellect and strategic mastery, the domain of Athena, goddess of wisdom and war.
When you think of war, you might imagine brute force and chaos. But I transcend this, embodying the strategic mind.
Athena's birth story is unique. She sprang fully formed from the head of Zeus, armed and ready for battle. Born of thought, a testament to intellect and strategy.
But I am more than just a warrior. I am a patron of crafts, of weaving, of pottery.
And let's not forget her most famous symbol, the owl, representing wisdom, vigilance, and the ability to see through deception. Athena's influence can be seen throughout Greek mythology. She's the one who guides heroes like Odysseus and Perseus, offering them counsel, courage, and even divine intervention when needed.
I am the voice of reason, urging heroes to use their minds as well as their might.
Her most enduring legacy, of course, is the city of Athens, named in her honor after she gifted its people with the olive tree. This gift, a symbol of peace and prosperity, highlights a crucial aspect of Athena's character. her preference for wisdom and diplomacy over unnecessary conflict.
I embody the very best of humanity, our capacity for intelligence, our drive for innovation, our ability to strategize and overcome challenges. I remind you that true strength lies not just in physical prowess, but in the power of the mind, in the courage to make wise choices, and in the unwavering pursuit of knowledge.
In the grand tapestry of the cosmos, Athena is a shining example of how intellect and strategic thinking can shape not just our individual destinies, but the fate of civilizations. She challenges us to use our minds, to strategize, to innovate, and to always strive for wisdom in all that we do. Apollo, now there's a god with a busy schedule. Talk about multitasking. Imagine being responsible for something as crucial as the sun. Every morning, bringing light to the universe.
And yet, I don't just stop with being the celestial sky chauffeur. Oh no, I wear many hats, metaphorically speaking, of course.
With the sun comes its warmth, its life-giving energy. It's no wonder that Apollo is also associated with growth, with healing.
Now you might be thinking, okay, sun, music, healing, got it. But prophecy? Where does that fit into the picture?
Apollo communicated with the gods through oracles. The most famous was at Delphi, where the Pythia delivered prophecies. People from all walks of life sought Apollo's guidance. He had the power to see beyond the present. It's about understanding the forces at play, the choices we make. And who better to embody that idea than Apollo? He represents the interconnectedness of it all. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? From the radiant Apollo, we turn our attention to his equally captivating twin sister, Artemis. Artemis embraced the untamed beauty of the wild. She is the embodiment of independence and self-reliance. Imagine the dense forests of ancient Greece, moonlight filtering through the leaves, and Artemis, bow in hand. She is the protector of the wild and its creatures. Artemis's connection to the wilderness goes far beyond hunting. She understands the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Artemis is no damsel in distress. She is the epitome of female strength and resilience. Now, you might be wondering, what's the connection between hunting, wilderness, and childbirth? Well, in the intricate tapestry of Greek mythology, these seemingly disparate elements are beautifully interwoven. You see, childbirth, much like the wilderness, was seen as a powerful, raw, and sometimes dangerous force of nature. Artemis, as the protector of wild things, naturally extended her guardianship to mothers and newborns. She understood the vulnerability of new life, the strength required to bring it into the world. She was a source of comfort, a beacon of hope during those precarious moments when life hung in the balance. And then there's the moon. While Apollo commanded the sun, Artemis was associated with the moon, its cool, ethereal glow a stark contrast to the sun's fiery intensity. Just as the moon influences the tides, Artemis was believed to influence the cycles of women, their rhythms and flows intrinsically connected to the lunar phases. The moon, often shrouded in mystery and myth, became a symbol of Artemis's own enigmatic nature. She was a goddess of duality, embodying both the fierce protector and the nurturing caregiver, much like the moon itself, shifting between phases, illuminating the darkness with its soft silvery light. From the untamed wilderness, we shift our focus to the battlefields, where the clang of metal and the roar of warriors fill the air. Here, amidst the chaos and carnage, resides Ares, the god of war. Ares represents the raw, primal, and often brutal aspects of conflict. The ground stained crimson with the blood of fallen soldiers. This was Ares's domain, where the thirst for victory often outweighed reason and compassion. Ares, as the personification of war's unbridled fury, represented the destructive force that lay at the heart of humanity. While Ares may represent the darker side of war, we can't deny the courage it takes to stand on the battlefield, to face your mortality with unwavering resolve. Ares embodies that raw, unfiltered courage, the willingness to confront danger head-on, even in the face of overwhelming odds. However, Ares's brand of courage often came at a price. He was known for his impulsiveness, his quick temper, and his tendency to rush headlong into battle without considering the consequences. This recklessness often led to unnecessary bloodshed, a stark reminder that courage without wisdom can be a dangerous thing indeed. Despite his flaws, Ares remains a complex and compelling figure in Greek mythology. He reminds us that even in the darkest corners of human nature, there are glimmers of understanding, of primal emotions that drive our actions, for better or for worse. As we delve deeper into the pantheon of Greek gods and goddesses, we begin to see how their stories reflect the complexities of the human experience. Friends, we've journeyed through the Olympians, met gods of thunder, the sea, even the underworld. Now brace yourselves because we're about to explore a force as powerful as any cosmic event, beauty. Not just surface level, but the kind that topples empires and launches 1,000 ships. That's Aphrodite's domain. Forget black holes, this goddess is all about attraction, desire, the very essence of what makes us humans. Well, human. The ancient Greeks understood. Beauty holds sway over our hearts, our actions, sometimes even our better judgment. Look at the myths. Wars started, heroes fell, all for love, all thanks to Aphrodite's influence. This iconic painting captures the myth, born from sea foam, already the epitome of grace. But Aphrodite's more than a pretty face. She embodies the seductive power of love, the kind that makes poets scribble sonnets and warriors turn into love-struck fools. This isn't just fluff, folks. The ancients recognized something fundamental. Love, desire, these aren't just emotions, they're driving forces in the universe. Just like gravity shapes galaxies, Aphrodite's realm shapes human interaction. For better or worse, it's a force to be reckoned with. Now, Aphrodite's not all sunshine and roses. Her love can be fickle, even dangerous. Remember the Trojan War? It was sparked by Paris choosing Aphrodite as the fairest goddess. Talk about high stakes. See, this goddess understood the power she wielded. She could inspire great art, passionate love stories, but also jealousy, betrayal, the kind of chaos that makes the cosmos look downright orderly. It's a reminder that even the most beautiful things can have a dark side. And don't forget her son Eros, the archer god. He's like a heat-seeking missile of infatuation, firing arrows of desire, causing love at first sight. Talk about a cosmic wingman. But again, there's that duality. Eros's arrows can bring joy, but also heartbreak. Aphrodite's a reminder the universe isn't just about physical laws, it's about emotions, relationships, the messy, complicated beauty of existence itself. She's the embodiment of that cosmic dance. And whether it's a waltz or a tango, one thing's for sure, it's never boring. From the heart of passion, we shift gears to the fleet-footed Hermes. Forget your average mailman, this god is the cosmic messenger, zipping across realms with style and speed that make the speed of light look like a leisurely stroll. Hermes is Zeus's personal courier, delivering messages with a cunning wit and charm that could disarm even the grumpiest titan. Imagine him, winged sandals flashing, weaving through the cosmos, a celestial text message personified. He's the embodiment of communication itself, connecting the gods and mortals in a universe that's buzzing with information. But Hermes is more than just a delivery guy. He's also the god of trade, the patron saint of merchants and travelers alike. Think about it. Commerce, travel, these are all about making connections, bridging distances, just like Hermes himself. He's also known for his cleverness, his ability to outsmart even the most cunning tricksters. This is a god who, according to legend, invented the lyre from a tortoise shell on the day he was born. Talk about precocious. Hermes reminds us that in the vast universe, intelligence and wit are just as valuable as brute strength. Hermes isn't confined to the heavens, though. He's a psychopomp, a guide for souls transitioning to the afterlife, leading them with compassion and a touch of mischief to the underworld. He reminds us that death, like life, is just another journey, another border to cross. And speaking of borders, Hermes is the ultimate boundary crosser. He's as comfortable in the mortal realm as he is on Mount Olympus, blurring the lines between the divine and the human. He's a reminder that the universe is interconnected, that we're all part of a larger cosmic tapestry. So the next time you see a shooting star, don't just think of burning rock, think of Hermes, streaking across the cosmos, a reminder that the universe is in constant motion, constantly communicating, constantly evolving. And just like Hermes delivers messages with speed and precision, we too must embrace the flow of information, the exchange of ideas, the connections that make our universe so vibrant, so full of wonder. Well, cosmic travelers, we've reached the end of our journey through the world of the Greek gods and goddesses. We've explored their powers, their passions, and their impact on the universe, both great and small. From the mighty Zeus to the swift Hermes, each deity offers a unique perspective on the human condition, on the forces that shape our lives and our understanding of the cosmos. Remember, mythology isn't just about ancient stories, it's about exploring the deepest truths of our existence, the eternal questions we still grapple with today. So keep looking up at the stars, keep asking questions, and keep exploring the wonders of the universe, both near and far. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating videos on mythology and history. Until next time, keep your minds curious and your imaginations limitless. See you in the cosmos.